Your virtual interview room is chasing away your best candidates, and the worst part is, you don't even know it. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah lives in Lagos. After 6 months of relentless job hunting, she finally landed an interview with a big telecom company. The interview was scheduled for 2 p.m, so she logged in at 1:50. Camera ready, mic ready, heart racing. But 2 p.m. came and went, nothing. She sat alone in the virtual lobby, staring at the screen that said, waiting for the host to start the meeting. No one let her in. No one sent a message. At 2:10, she refreshed the link. Still nothing. At 2:20, she typed into the chat, hello, is the interview still happening? Still no reply. Finally, at 2:45 p.m, the interviewer let her into the meeting room. Hello, Sarah. Sorry for the delay. Let's start. Ooh. Sarah forced a smile, but inside, something has already shifted. Then it got worse. The interviewer's camera was off. Just a blank screen with a name. So Sarah decided to turn off her camera too, only to be told to leave it on. She complied, answered all the questions, and when she finally finished, the interviewer said, we'll get back to you. But she never heard from them again. Not that she was waiting though, because after that experience, she crossed the company off her list and told 3 of her friends never to apply there. Here's what you are missing. In 2024, global payroll and HR company Dell surveyed over 57,000 professionals worldwide. The findings were striking. 32% of respondents said that 2 minutes is the maximum acceptable delay for joining a virtual call, while another 20% felt that up to 4 minutes is reasonable without being disrespectful. That is it. Just 2 minutes. In Lagos, you know what it's like to sit in traffic for hours, frustrated and late. But in a virtual interview, waiting 45 minutes with no word is not traffic. It's disrespectful.
Yes.
When you keep a candidate waiting without a single update or a quick message to explain the delay, you are telling them loud and clear, your time is worthless. And then there is the camera off nonsense. This issue is so widespread that professionals have publicly called it out. One industry expert put it simply, it's fine to have an interview with everyone's camera off, but it is never acceptable to have only the candidates on display. You demand to see their face, their nervousness, their every blink, but you hide behind a blank screen. One LinkedIn commentator said it well, interview is a conversation, not a surveillance session. Another put it even more bluntly, either both cameras on or both cameras off. Anything else is just wickedness. If your network is genuinely bad, communicate that upfront or reschedule. Don't make them perform for a ghost. Now let's talk about what this is actually costing you. Your brand doesn't just live on your website. It lives in the stories candidates tell each other. According to multiple surveys, 83% of job seekers research a company's review and ratings before deciding where to apply.
Wow.
That means a single bad interview experience doesn't just lose you one candidate. It can permanently tarnish your brand in the eyes of many others. Your slow process is also losing you top talent. Research consistently shows that the best candidates are often off the market within 10 days once they start actively searching.
Okay.
Yet many companies still take over 27 days to make a hire. My leaders, every delay, every no-show, every camera off moment is a gift to your competitor. But how do we fix this? Here's what you need to do. 1. Plan your interview schedule realistically. Many recruiters stack back-to-back interviews every 30 minutes. But if one runs over, say a 45-minute conversation spaced to an hour, every candidate after that starts waiting and waiting and waiting. Build in buffer time. If an interview is scheduled for 30 minutes, block 45. Give yourself room to breathe and give candidates the respect of not starting their session already frustrated. 2. If you are running late, communicate immediately. Hello, Sarah. We are running 20 minutes behind. So sorry. A simple update costs nothing, but it tells your candidates they haven't been forgotten. 3. Cameras on for all or cameras off for all. No double standards. If your camera is genuinely bad, tell them before the interview and offer to reschedule. 4. Prepare and train your team. Read their CV before they join, so you don't ask them questions they already answered in their application. One rude or unprepared interviewer can destroy your brand faster than any competitors ever could. 5. Give feedback after the interview and clearly communicate the next steps. For example, hello Sarah, thank you for taking the time to interview with us. After careful consideration, we have decided not to move forward with your application as we found another candidate who is better fit for the role. Simple, respectful, and clear. Don't leave candidates hanging after an interview. Ghosting is for ex-lovers, not job seekers. Now, imagine the return on investment if you actually did all of this. 1. You stop losing top candidates to competitors who simply communicate better. Your offer acceptance rates rises. Your time to hire drops. And the cost of replacing a bad hire, which can run 6 to 9 months of salary, never leaves your budget. 2. Your employer brand becomes a talent magnet. Strong employer branding has been shown to cut hiring costs by up to 50% and lower turnover by 28%. In Nigeria, where 71% of employees resign within the first year, that's a game changer. 3. You build a pipeline of loyal talents. Those who don't get the job still remember how you treated them. They apply again, they refer others, and they become your customers. That's not luck, okay? That's reputation, my leaders. 4. You save real money. The Society for Human Resource Management estimates that the average cost of a bad hire can be up to 5 times the employee's annual salary.
What?
When you factor in recruiting, training, and lost productivity. A respectful, efficient interview process is not a soft skill. It's a bottom line strategy. When you respect candidates' time, communicate clearly, and treat every person as a potential ambassador, you don't just fill roles faster. You build a brand that people actually want to work for. That's basic business sense. I'm Edna Titilope, your HR wellness and sustainability advocate. Here's my question for every recruiter, manager, and HR professional listening. When a candidate joins your virtual interview, do you make them feel like a guest or like a beggar?